everyone. A beautiful day, great morning. What's up, Jackashes? Happy Monday. I was gonna say it's a beautiful morning, but first thing this morning when I went on my walk, all I see is chemtrail take effect. But all joking aside, on a positive note, it's a good day. We got the green tower starting to fill up yesterday, and we're gonna finish off what we started yesterday, and just gonna take you around, show you guys what's new. But because you guys are here every day, not much is new since the last time you were here. Just gonna get my set up. I think we're gonna try starting some seeds as well. I had this urge over the last couple of days to fill the second system and get that going. So we did some cucumbers. I want to get some eggplant going. I'm going to try that again. Try the tomatillos again. And a lot of people don't know what tomatillos are. They are same family as tomatoes. They are green tomatoes. Some of them are purple, but they taste really, really good. They're good for a salsa verde, which is like a green salsa. Or you can even use them in your guac or just in salads. And so they're super tiny, but I've really wanted to try growing those. So we're gonna do those as well. I had them on my last grow. Well, I just had one plant, and I didn't realize that you need more than one in order to pollinate and get fruit. So yeah, I grew it till it was at the flowering stage, and then it just didn't produce any fruit because I didn't have another plant. And then I thought, okay, I'll propagate it, and there we go, boom, another plant. But obviously, because it came from the same plant, it doesn't work. So what's up, Resses? What's up, Jackashes? Happy Monday, you guys. Off to a little bit of a slow start today. I did a lot of work in the tent this weekend, did a lot of content filming, and I feel tired, you guys. It's Monday. I should feel rested and ready to go, but moving slow today. So yesterday we got seedlings in the green tower. I checked them this morning. Actually, mind you, I checked them like 20 minutes ago because I just came down to the tent. Today's the second day in a row where I came down to the tent super late. Normally, first thing in the morning, it's the first thing I do. But these last couple of days, I've just, I don't know, I'm tired, so I haven't. I just come down right before my live, check that everything's under control. And those are the days where I feel disorganized. So the first thing I noticed today, which is like, you achieve something and you're on a high, and then you get knocked down real freaking quick. So I've been having challenges with cucumbers, as you guys know. Got my first cucumber growing, and that cucumber's stealing the show. I've got to harvest it absolutely today, no ifs, ands, or buts. I've got no new flowers growing. All of the new cucumbers that were growing shriveled up and done. It just can't handle. So I don't know if it requires maybe more nutrients to sustain more fruit growing at a time, but then why isn't it the same for peppers and tomatoes? So I gotta figure, but I think that's the plant telling me, yo, harvest me. Because I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. Just gonna get a few things together here. Gonna get my seedling tray. So we've got, looks like I may have killed one seedling. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially 10 more seedlings to transfer. So we'll see how that goes. Just gonna get my station organized, wait for a few more people to arrive, and then we'll get on with the tent tour. I noticed the last few days I do the tent tour too fast and too early, and then people trail in a little late and they miss it, and then I got to do it again, which I have no problem doing it, but I have no problem showing off my plants multiple times. What's up, Death Squad? I hope you had a weekend too. I hope everyone had a great weekend. It was beautiful for the most part, but it was still kind of chilly. I took a look at my plants this morning and they are struggling, you guys. It is cold out, so I don't know. Well, I was gonna say I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's nothing I can do. I tried to cover them with a tarp in hopes that it'll keep them warm at night, but sometimes when it's windy, the tarp blows all over the place and it just it falls on the plants, and yeah, it's just I just have to be patient and wait for the weather to get warmer, which is why I think, and I haven't fully decided yet, but I have dahlias growing in the buckets that I was gonna get outside, but I think I'm gonna leave them inside because I just wanna see how they grow. And also I feel like this summer has been, I don't wanna say it because this is a positive space, but I'm gonna say it. It feels like it's been a waste so far. We're already almost past mid-June and the weather's crap, you guys, so. That being said, I'm gonna leave a lot of stuff that was supposed to go outside in the grow tent. Just that way I can enjoy it and maximize its lifespan, because otherwise I'm gonna have a very short growing season if I'm relying on the outdoor weather. Cool. So I'm just going to, what do I need here? I need my tweezers. I need some foam collars. What I did with them all. Got some foam collars. What's up, Krogan? The best is yet to come. Yes, isn't that always true? The best is always yet to come. What's up, Rise, Kill, and Eat? Thank you. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Monday, everybody. So today we're going to transfer the rest of the seedlings that we didn't get done yesterday to the green tower. I checked the ones that we transferred yesterday. For the first time, well, I checked them really quick, but for the first time, all of them survived. So I think we're good. I think we're out of the woods. I think everything that we transferred yesterday is well on its way to becoming harvestable food, you guys. So that being said, I'm gonna take you guys on the tour, and this time I need to not forget. So it's been a long day already, you guys. I need to not forget to show you the green tower. Now it's in the rotation. So yellow tower, the parsley's really been coming along. We're out of the wood, guys. They all made it. So we got a lot of parsley coming. They're two different varieties, curly leaf and flat leaf. We got some of our flower starts here that I'm hoping to get outside, but they're taking quite some time to grow. We've just got our first true leaf, and these guys have been in here for weeks already. So they're going slow, they're moving slow. Yesterday, we moved some seedlings to the green tower, and they seem to be doing great. Some of them have already really taken off in the last 4 hours. It's actually quite impressive. That's what I was saying to you guys yesterday. The faster you get them in the system, the faster they start growing. Krogan says, I'll be showing my wild strawberries transplant on Doc's show tonight. Okay, I'm gonna check it out for sure, because I would love to see your strawberries. Okay, so that's the green tower, the yellow tower. Peppers are looking so freaking good. Krogan, I know you'll appreciate this. I don't know, they're still so young and they're already getting so large, and just the overall shape of them. Somebody in the chat or in the comments recently mentioned bag appeal, and absolutely, these will determine to make sure they all have bag appeal and they all look great. And they still have a ways to go, but they're coming along quite nicely. We've got a lot of new flowers, a lot of new peppers. We got a little baby in there. And then this one, again, I don't know what it is. But it looks so healthy. The leaves, oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. I got some flowers opening up down there. So I don't know what it's gonna be, but we will find out. And then this one is our second Chinese 5-color pepper. This one, I don't know what it is, but there are already some peppers growing, so we will find out soon enough. I forgot the label, but that's okay because surprises are so much fun. Okay, so I think this is a poblano pepper. Where did I see it here? There was a little pepper growing, and it was kind of a longer, slender shape. Anyways, I don't see it right now, but it was there, I swear. Anyways, we'll see throughout the coming week. And this is my favorite. It's the Chinese 5-color pepper. We've got 2 ones, but we started off with 1 yellow and 1 purple, and they all ripen at different rates. So you get 5 colors on the plant at one time, which is absolutely stunning. And I can't wait. I'm very excited. We got a lot of flowers happening. It's gonna look great. So these are like a chili pepper. They're quite spicy. And our watermelon, oh my gosh, guys, I can't keep up. I think we're gonna be able to get it onto the trellis. I'm laughing because sometimes I do stupid shit. I'm like, let me try adding a zip tie to this trellis to make it reach further down so that I can, there you go. Oh, never mind. So anyways, I'm gonna have to use some kind of plant clip and get that going, because otherwise there's no air circulation here. All the leaves are kind of overlapping, and that's the challenge with watermelons, is they are long and vining, so you got to have space for them to grow. If you don't grow a watermelon. So this is where they're at right now, just vining all over the place. Do a little root check. Oh my, wow, that looks beautiful. Sometimes I surprise myself, you guys. Awesome. Don't you love it when that happens? Strawberries, oh, ever since I put them in the buckets, now they're growing the way they're supposed to. So in no time, I have some runners that I can propagate. I think I see some already starting, so that'll be exciting. These are the dahlia flowers. They form tubers one ground, which is why I think the roots are extra fuzzy. They've got all these little root hairs, and I wonder if it's because it's preparing to turn into a tuber. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I kind of want to keep it in the aeroponic system just to see how the roots turn into a tuber. I just want to watch the process. I'm super curious. What's up, Pro Pyro? Happy Monday. These are zinnia flowers. They're going to bloom soon, and we've got one that's open. I got to harvest it so that I can get more growing. The more you cut these flowers, the more they grow. So you want to constantly cut them so you can get more blooms. One of them broke, and I had to put it in the tower to try to propagate it. It was about to bloom, so that sucks. It still hasn't rooted yet, but in a couple days. And then for the lettuce, oh my gosh, guys, it's looking so good. Tower tomatoes, look at that. No trellis required. They're just growing outwards, and they seem to be doing fine. This one just started flowering. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never tried tomatoes in the tower, but the roots look good so far. So we'll see how that goes. I will absolutely keep you posted. And of course, our cucumber plant. This is the one that I'm concerned about. As I was telling you guys, I have this straight 8 large cucumber, and it is sucking the life out of this entire plant. All the new cucumber I had growing are shriveled up. I've got no new flowers. Everything's drying up. All these new flowers, as soon as they open, they barely open. They just dry up. So we're going to do this and see if it gives the plant a break and some time to produce more fruit, because what the heck, you guys? I was so excited about my cucumber. I was like showing you guys, you know, every day and being very excited about it. And now I got another problem. So, well, it's not a problem. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to figure out, okay, maybe this is how cucumbers operate. Maybe they're not enough nutrients, which is odd because I don't have that problem with the tomatoes or the peppers. So maybe there's something to be said about harvesting at the perfect time. Your plant can continue to produce. Anyways, if you guys know anything about it, let me know in the comments. We can talk about it because I'm a little bit confused. Piautis says, good health to all. This show is so inspiring. I have to garden and watch at the same time, which is impossible. Well, thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate you guys for watching. And honestly, you should go garden. It's probably much more fun than watching this. There is better than tending to your own garden. And then, guys, the tomatoes. I mean, I just pruned them. What the heck is this? It's like a jungle. So if we get the seedlings done quite quickly today, we are going to start pruning, because oh my gosh, there's so many clusters happening. So what do the roots look like, says Chaz Grows. Well, the roots were off to a rough start, you guys. Rough start, to be very honest. We got some root rot right there. But now that I've decreased the watering significantly, I've increased the nutrients, and I just find that, okay, so this is, I'm trying to zoom in while holding this open. This is all new growth, and it's clean, strong, looks good, so I'm quite happy with it. And then I have one tomato in a foam collar. Those roots are, so they would be more white had I reduced the watering earlier. I had the water going on way too much, and the roots weren't getting oxygen, which is why they're kind of brown. Tomato roots, again, issues on the bottom, but you can see new growth is happy and healthy, so I'm back on track. I do need to be mindful that when I get these started, I can't overwater them. I have to be super careful. Some of them look rougher than others, but I'm not trying to hide anything, guys. I want to show you guys everything, even if it looks like I have the worst roots in the world, which I mean, they're not the worst because the plant's growing, but here we go. So some of them look great, some of them not so great, but it's a work in progress. But as for the tomatoes, whoops, I realized I wasn't, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys, come on, like, share, subscribe, let's go. We're almost at 1,000. All right, so lots of new flowers happening. The only thing is I'm waiting for these to ripen. So this was our first cluster, and it still hasn't ripened. It's been like 2 weeks, so it's finally starting to become a deeper green. And I looked online, it says that it could be from temperature fluctuation. I can't even walk without hitting a branch. It's a jungle. Yeah, it says temperature fluctuations can cause the tomato plant or the tomatoes to not ripen at the rate that they're supposed to. So I don't know what's going on or why. I'm gonna have to figure it out. The temperature's pretty stable in here. The only thing that's changed is as it gets hotter outside, I have air conditioning, and I think the 10 feel the difference for sure. And, well, I show you guys this all the time. It's probably a nutrient deficiency, but I like to call it my garden giving me love or showing me love. I mean, those look like heart-shaped tomatoes, and they're so cute. So that is the garden right now, you guys. We've got all the towers filled. We've got our tomatoes, cucumber, peppers, and the orange towers doing well. So, oh, and we started some seeds a couple days ago. Check it out, you guys. So these are all for the green tower. They're all lettuce items. We've got mustard, we've got chicory, we've got blush butter oak lettuce, butter crunch lettuce, all kinds of good stuff. Everything already almost sprouted. Well, not everything, I'm a little bit dramatic, but it's interesting because it looks like, what's up, I won't buy RP. It is a 200 square foot grow tent where I grow my own food. Got grow towers, some Dutch bucket systems, one of which is currently not operational, but we're gonna get started. Wow, we are going to get it started. I'm just working on some new seeds. So interestingly enough, it looks like the majority that sprouted are in the black sponge. So just something to note for me, that maybe the black sponge might be more effective than the white one. They're exactly the same, polyurethane sponges. I don't use rock wool. Feels a little too toxic to grow food in, but to each their own, whatever works for you. Cucumbers. Okay, so we did a bunch of different varieties because it's so funny, you guys. I said, okay, finally I got cucumbers figured out. So finally I'm going to allow myself to grow more than one plant. For those of you that just got here or have not been following along, I've been growing since July of 2023. I've had 3 grows total. And all 3 of them, I have not been able to grow cucumbers because I suck at being consistent. I suck at hand pollinating. And so this grow, I told myself, and I've killed countless of cucumber plants. Now I'm just wasting seeds. So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to allow myself only one plant, and I have to stay disciplined and I have to hold myself accountable to tend to it properly, because I'll be damned if I waste more seeds. So I grew the plant. I successfully pollinated it. I was very consistent. Finally got a cucumber, and now I'm like, okay, now I can grow more. Now I can, you know, germinate more seeds. Now that I know what I'm doing and I trust myself, because now I understand the importance of holding myself accountable to complete that task, hand pollinating. And now look, no flowers, no new cucumbers, anything new is dying because this sucker's just sucking the life out of the plant. So it's like, as soon as I'm like, okay, you can start some new seeds, know what you're doing, and then my garden's like, no, you don't know what you're doing. So more opportunities for learning, guys. Anyways, our first cucumber seed, I'm trying to get it open here to show you. It already sprouted. So you know what, we're gonna get it in the buckets today. The sooner we get it in the bucket, the sooner it's gonna thrive. So I'm gonna put it in the 4-vessel bucket with a foam collar. And then, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what we germinated here. Do you guys remember what I germinated in the same tray as the cucumbers? Because I don't. I didn't label it because I was confident. I'll have to go back. This is the beauty of doing my lives though, is I could just go back and watch it, and I'll know what I germinated. So tons of good stuff on the way. Green tower is gonna get filled up faster than I know it. Krogan says, have some ladybug vids starting today. Oh, ladybugs are fantastic, but I'm nervous to bring house because, you know, I can have one in the tent. But part of me, yesterday I was outside, and well, I see this often. I don't know if it's the same bumblebee, but I see there's a bumblebee that's struggling just to get around, and I kind of want to rescue him and bring him inside the tent. Bumblebees are harmless. I don't know how they reproduce or how it works, but yeah, it would be really cool to just snag a little bumblebee from the outdoors and bring it inside and let it do the work. But for real, guys, honestly, I used to go through life just like super busy and distracted, and I didn't care. Like, yes, I appreciate bees and butterflies and nature. I've always been a nature lover, but now like bow down to the bees and the butterflies because they are, well, any pollinators for that matter, they are life. They create life. They help with so many things. And so now that I have to fill that role, now I appreciate it. You know, you don't appreciate things sometimes until you have to do it yourself. What's up, John Boy? Happy Monday. Yeah, we've got tons of lettuce that's sprouted, and it's definitely got to be some lettuce in that tray. I just don't know what kind, but who cares? We're going to throw it all in the green tower and just watch it grow. It'll be a surprise. I won't buy our pieces. Could be a whole lot of different plants this young, but it looks like something like a cucumber, maybe a pumpkin. Yes, so, well, the one I just showed you guys, that's a cucumber. I was talking about the little tiny seedlings. I couldn't tell what they were, but yeah, so we're gonna try other varieties of cucumbers. I don't know if it's gonna be the same way, if they needed to be hand pollinated the same way. I'm anticipating more fun with hand pollination when it comes to my strawberries. They're gonna require the same, a little bit different. They have both male and female parts within the flower. You just need to rub them together somehow, or just with a toothbrush or a paintbrush. Whereas the cucumber, the male and female parts are just on the completely separate flowers. I take one flower, rub it in the other one, and now that I've got no flowers, I can pollinate the ones that my cucumbers are growing from, and so everything dried up and died. So we'll see. Bumblebees pollinate all my peppers. Krogan, do you grow indoors or outdoors? I'm curious. I wonder, like, if I could successfully bring a bumblebee in here and just let it live in the garden, wouldn't that be beautiful? And it would probably be the happiest bumblebee ever, because it would just get everything all to itself. But that makes me wonder, bumblebees get lonely? Is it gonna need a little partner, a partner in crime? So something to consider, but maybe that's what I'll do on my live. I'll take you guys outside and we'll go bumblebee hunting. Oh, Krogan grows outdoors, so you're fortunate in that sense that you don't have to worry about hand pollination. Okay, let's do this, shall we? I'm gonna get some foam collars. I'll take you guys with me. Take you guys with me. So I actually, yesterday I didn't show you guys. I filled every plant port with the rest of the foam collars so that there's no water spraying out of the ports. And I think I actually assembled everything properly this time. So we got no leakage happening. Yay. No leakage equals no algae. This one got a little bit of algae, so I got to stay on top. Find the big queen, she will start a nest. I don't know if I want, like, I don't know if I want a nest in my house, but, or in the tent, I mean. So I'm going to grab, I have a couple different types of foam collars, but I like these ones, a hole in the middle. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of them. Grab a couple more. So guys, this week is all about pruning, starting new seeds, and really making the most out of this tent. You know, if I've got these lights working and everything, I should get some stuff in the buckets. So that's the goal. All right, I think let's do that for now. Should be enough. So yeah, I know what we're gonna do with pollinating. I can do it myself. I just need to be better at it and be more disciplined, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, what's the best way to do this here? Flip you guys around this way. A lot of the time I concern myself with what I'm showing you with the shot that I have to show you guys what I'm working on, because I oftentimes edit my lives into a short after, and it's all about the shot, guys. It's all about the shot. All right. Romaine lettuce, I'm going to get started. So I just use a little bit of water, helps loosen the seedling sponge, makes it much easier to remove. But as you guys saw yesterday, this can be painful to watch because yes, I am complicating it, and I don't care. And as soon as I said that, I broke a root. The plant's like, are you sure you don't care? Are you sure? All right, so this seedling is so tiny, but we're gonna try to get it into the foam collar. So I'm just gonna work on removing all the seedlings at one time, and then we'll put them on the collars. So this is one where we didn't break the root, and then we get it in the foam collar into the net pot. That's a little romaine lettuce seedling. You can see its first little true leaf there. So cute. Look at that little baby. Little baby. So that's why it's always so easy to stay in a positive mindset with this grow tent, because every day I get to just witness new life. It sounds cheesy, but there's honestly nothing like it, you guys. So I posted today, if you guys have or have not seen yet, the short, it was a herb taste, so homegrown versus store-bought, and I taste tested. I'm going to turn you guys around so I can show you what I'm doing. I did a taste test of store-bought dill versus homegrown dill, and store-bought parsley versus homegrown parsley, and honestly I made myself laugh because it's so true. It's like the store-bought, at first it tastes like dill, and then shortly after it tastes like crap. I don't know why. Herbs from the store, they taste like, I don't know, like soap. I don't know why I'm just not happy with anything from the store. So fortunately I can grow it myself. I just need to be more diligent with this succession planting. Make sure I stay on track, because if I don't, girls gotta eat. Oh no. I'm just gonna, sometimes I take the whole sponge with me, you guys. Well, not the whole sponge. Oh, you guys just witnessed that. Whatever. The root's long enough. It'll be fine. I think there's 2 in there, 2 seedlings in there, but you know what? We're gonna transfer them together. See how those do. Hopefully it won't crowd the net pot, but we'll check it out. See what happens. Somebody actually recently asked me, can't you just put more than 1 seedling in? And the answer is, we're gonna find out. So I reuse these sponges, even if I rip off a little bit of it, I don't really care. I don't really care. And some of these might be too small, but I want to like push it, you know, see how quickly I can get things in the tower. And the quicker I can get them in the tower, the quicker they're going to grow. And so I just kind of want to force it, you know, speed things up, because I'm so impatient, which is crazy because now I have this garden, and you know, garden requires the utmost patience. I'm super impatient. I like results right away. So that's why I get so excited when things work out in the garden, because it's literally what I wait for, is the results. So yeah, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a lot of work to do, and I don't know, I feel like there's always something to do in the grow tent. I never run out of things to do, whether it's just general cleaning, organizing. I still have to really put aside some time and really explore everything that the Pulse Pro has to offer. I set it up a couple weeks ago, and I realized I didn't even calibrate it. So it says normally you don't need to calibrate it right off the bat, but I'm just going to play around with it so I can learn it. Sometimes when I get a little bit intimidated by new things, because I'm not a tool person, I get quite intimidated, and I put it off, and then until I can't put it off anymore. And then I go for it, and then I surprise myself because I'm like, wow, I actually did something. But I definitely slow down my learning process because I let myself get intimidated too much. However, this garden has taught me to not be like that, because if I was intimidated, I wouldn't be successful like I am now. And yes, I am going to call myself successful because this grow has been great so far. All right, so this one, I don't even know if I should transfer. I don't even know. I'm just gonna leave it in the sponge. Maybe the root will grow a little more. And this one, I think we killed it. Yep, dead. You get used to it, guys. I kill as much as life as there is tense, there's also a lot of death. I kill plants all the time. All right, and then this guy just dried right out. So that's okay. That is okay. All right. Grab my garbage here. Gotta wash these. I just wash them and reuse them. Even the ripped ones, I actually like it when they're pre-ripped, because then it makes it easier to remove the seedling. So I think I've got 8 seedlings to transfer, if I'm not mistaken. So we just get them in the foam collar and then into the net pot. Foam collar, neoprene foam collar, made for cloning, but great for growing lettuce rather than using hydroclay. Got the sticking out the bottom, a little bit of sponge, but no big deal. Some days I work faster than others, and if you guys watched yesterday, it was like, holy crap, girl, you took 2 hours to transfer like 20 seedlings. Okay, so we got 2 seedlings in this one, but you know, they're gonna take off regardless, so it'll just be an extra large head of lettuce. Oh, sometimes I wash these collars quite thoroughly, but sometimes there's little bits of root, I guess, that gets stuck. Try to keep things as clean as possible, but I am human and sometimes I do things. But yeah, it can be challenging to not stay clean, but to, you know, make sure that, yeah, I guess to stay clean. The cleanup is brutal, you guys. Honestly, like when I'm done a sprouting tray with all these sponges, I gotta soak the sponge, I wash it. It's not that big of a deal, just tedious stuff, you know? But you gotta do it. It's gotta get done. So these are romaine lettuce. Whoop. And as soon as they go in the tower has our nutrients already. We added that in yesterday, which I'm glad we did because I would have probably forgotten. And then I would have had to ask you guys, like with the seedlings, do you guys remember what this is? This one is so tiny, I don't even know if it's gonna make it, but at this point, we're just gonna try, and whatever happens, happens, you guys. Now I have an attitude where, oh, there's so much more where that came from, so who cares? I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more foam collars. I'll take you guys with me. But yeah, so I took out all the seeds at one time, and it's much easier that way. So this is what's left to transfer. I don't even know if those guys are gonna make it because the roots look pathetic. That's actually the word I want to use to describe the store-bought parsley, you guys. Honestly, I did a taste test this morning for those of you that just joined and don't know what I'm talking about. Store-bought versus homegrown, and the parsley was pathetic. That's the perfect word to describe it. Freaking pathetic. All right, I think I had 3 seedlings left. So I'm just gonna grab 3 net pots. Plant lives matter. Yeah, not in my tent. I mean, they do, but we lose a lot of good ones. It's okay, guys. It happens. Like I said, it's character building, you know? It's like a kid when they realize for the first time that their pet is no longer or something, you know? It's just the reality of life. There's life, and then there's the opposite. And you can't have one without the other, so. Wisdom from the grow tent, you guys. Even though it's not that wise, it's stupid. All right, these guys, it's pretty much just for shits and giggles to see if it's even going to survive. Oh, it's so small that I can't even see where I dropped it. Doesn't even want to go in the foam collar. Yay. All right. Just whatever, man. If it lives, it lives, and if it doesn't, too bad. But I have faith in this plant. Yeah, you know, I just found out like a couple years ago that the hamster that I thought lived way past its expected lifespan. I thought that I had like a magic hamster where like it lived, I don't know, usually their average lifespan is like 3 years or something. And I thought mine lived, I don't know, I don't even remember how long it was, maybe 5, 7 years. And I just found out that it actually died not long after I got it. And that I guess my parents placed it without telling me with one that looked the exact same. And I had no idea up until like a couple years ago. And I was like, wait, what? You guys replaced my hamster? So, yeah, dies it dies. On that note, what's up, MF Clone? Happy Monday, you guys. We're just talking about life and death because some of these slings are probably not going to make it in the Green Grow Tower. And I'm just saying that a lot of stuff dies in this grow tent, but we got a lot of life in it to make up for it. So a little bit of morbid thought for your Monday morning. I'm just kidding. It's just plants, guys. It's just plants. Also, for those of you that just joined, or for those of you that joined earlier on, I didn't even show you guys the progress of our first harvested zinnia. I can't believe it's still putting out more petals. We'll see how large it gets, but it's not even end of life yet. So we'll see. We got 3 layers of petals, and looks like there's another one unfurling. So that's going to be cool. So that's the first one that I grew aeroponically that I harvested. And as you guys saw, I have another one now. Take you guys to the tower. So yeah, guys, this is a great way to start off a Monday. Get more plants in the tower, get things going. So I'm excited to have you guys here with me, hanging out, and you guys are going to see the progress of this tower in a couple weeks. It's going to be crazy. Just take you guys with me everywhere I go. So this is one with 2 seedlings in it. We'll see how they do. Hopefully they won't get squished. But I'm not going to fill all the ports of this tower, only because the lettuce does get quite large. And I don't know if you guys saw my last grow, but it really affected the growth of the plants because they were too crowded. Couldn't get enough light or oxygen. So, whoa, oh my gosh, it's such a here now, you guys. Within a day this happened. So we're going to be putting on tomorrow's live. Might actually start some today. John Boy says, nowadays I've got a squirrel that I have interactions with almost on a daily basis. Aw, that's so cute. Make sure... Oh, okay, I'm gonna go subscribe to your channel. Living in the woods is probably awesome. I'm super envious of you. And yeah, you know, I was just thinking this morning, because I've got, I think it was a chipmunk, except it had no stripe on its back, but I saw one this morning and it came right up to me, and then my dog just freaked out and scared it away. So I'm gonna get some peanuts and I'm gonna try to befriend the chipmunk, because man, that's why I was telling you guys yesterday. What's up, Mr. Ganix? Happy day. Good afternoon. Thank you for hanging out. I was just telling everyone yesterday that I go for a walk at like 5 in the morning every day, or like 5:30 in the morning, because it's amazing. Rather than people down the street, I've got bunnies, squirrels, birds. There was like a fox walking with its breakfast in its mouth the other day. So yeah, there's I see so much wildlife and so many animals, and I much prefer that over people. So it's actually been great. At first it was difficult feeling motivated to get out of bed that early every day to try to get my exercise in, but now that I'm know what it comes with, I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Animals over people, always, you guys. That's why I just I don't know why animals just they're able to just be awesome without even talking. And then you got me who doesn't shut up. So all right, moving on. What do I got to do now? We're gonna look at the other seedlings to see. Oh, we're gonna transfer the cucumber seedling. I've got a piece where the tomatoes growing in the buckets. I'll show you. Whoa, John Boy's up at 4 a.m. every day. That's early, but you wake up with the birds, so maybe you're super, super in sync with nature. I know for me, I usually wake up at 4, and then I try to go back to sleep at least till 5. But it's the birds. They wake me up every morning. So I'd rather be woken up by birds than by an alarm or by people. So, all right, I'm gonna grab this one here. I've got my tomato in here. There's nothing else in the bucket. And yeah, these are the cucumber roots. Yes, they're rough. Yes, it doesn't look great, but we're gonna get that back on track. And so clearly these roots don't consume a lot of space. They're all dying. So I'm just going to grab this foam collar. I'm going to get my my cucumber seedling, and we're gonna get that transferred. Again, the faster I get things into the system, the faster they'll thrive. Now this one's gonna be interesting because, so I have choices. I can either transfer the cucumber seedling into the grow tower. So the reason why I'm rethinking the buckets is because the buckets have bloom fertilizer in it right now, and if I introduce a seedling with bloom fertilizer, it could just shock the seedling a little too much, since they're only getting like a drop of grow in the water that I've been watering them with. So I can either put them in the buckets, just experiment and see what happens. We did germinate several seeds of each variety, so if I lose one, I'm not too concerned about it. So I could do that, or I could put it in the grow like we did with the watermelon until it's ready, and then transfer it to the buckets. Because the watermelons and cucumbers are same family, it's like a hardier plant, larger root system, stronger roots, even as a seedling, that they can handle the watering all day long of the grow tower. Some seedlings, that's why I'm like, I don't know if the lettuce is gonna survive, because the water does run all day, and because it does run all day, I'm concerned that it'll the roots will either like rot or just get overwatered. But because cucumbers are a larger root system, they should be able to handle it. Death Squad says animals over people. 1,000,000% of you, 100%. That's why I just like hide in my grow tent, because no people, just plants. But again, if I could get some maybe a little deer in here, or a goat, or you know, some cardinals, just have a whole freaking zoo. The older I get, the faster time moves. So I'm trying to get as many hours out of the day I can. Wow, that's deep, but that is so true. I think it's as you get older, you just have a clear understanding of the concept of time and what it means and what happens when it passes. I think that just happens as you get older, and so I totally agree with that. I'm somebody that's very go, go, go. Sometimes I'm like, do I have like ADHD or something? Because I'm so, I always want to be doing something, but then I'm like, no, I think I just want to seize the, you know, I want to accomplish as much as I can. I feel like I measure the greatness of my day in productivity, which is, and productivity doesn't necessarily mean like getting work done. It could mean like doing something for myself, or just some downtime that I've been wanting to have. So that's what I mean by productive. And if I'm just sitting there doing nothing, I feel like I'm burning daylight, and you know, I've only got so many years to live, and you don't even know about tomorrow. So whoa, we're getting real deep real fast. But it's true, you guys. You just gotta enjoy life to the fullest, because time does happen. Oh my gosh, if you're gonna send me cheese pro pyro, you're the freaking best. My my gosh. Okay, that sounds great. I appreciate you guys. Honestly, you guys are so great for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. But yeah, we have fun here. We talk about it all. I can be a pretty deep person. I feel a certain way about a lot of things, and that is why I love my garden, because being around plants and growth and blooming every single day, it's you're surrounded by life all the time. So it just really brightens up my life, because I'm by life all day long, and I created it, which is so crazy. I know it's so stupid. Everyone's got a garden. Everyone gardens. Like, cool, you grow your own food. But for me, it's like spiritual. It's like, what? I am God. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, on that note, I'm getting a little carried away, so I should probably sign off. But it's all fun, guys. It's all fun in this growth. And I never want to get too deep, because I want to keep this a positive and fun space for everyone to have a good time. But yeah, they are topics that this garden definitely makes me think about. This is definitely a thought-provoking space, and so why not talk about it once in a while? Because, you know, there's always bad with good, and vice versa. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. What a great way to start off the week, hanging out with you guys and transplanting new life, new seedlings. We're gonna watch, we're gonna get to watch it all grow and thrive, and I'm gonna show you guys every step of the way. So thank you for hanging out with me. If you guys haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I generally talk about all things indoor gardening, aeroponics, growing your own food, life and death. No, I'm just kidding. But talk about it all. It's all a big experiment here, and I just want to create a positive space for everybody and just have fun. And if I could teach you guys something, or if you could teach me something, awesome. So on that note, everybody have a great week. Have a wonderful Monday. Thank you so much, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. And tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, we are going to prune everything. Bye, guys. Have a good one.